As you all know, I stopped uploading videos every day upon my return to YouTube because I needed to give myself at least a day in between so I could edit good content for you guys, still give myself a break to do things that I enjoy and get stuff done around my apartment, and other things just that someone would need when they are first getting back into doing YouTube videos. But today I'm going to be uploading a video that is directly one day after I uploaded a previous video. The reason is because this is something that is very, very serious. What this whole thing is absolutely, it's crazy. It is absolutely insane, and I'm getting into this as soon as I can, which is right now. The big YouTuber Scarce tweeted out, the bill that would make streaming copyrighted content for profit a felony is actually being passed. It was sneaked into the COVID-19 relief bill that was voted on today. Some streamers and YouTubers will now need to worry about jail time if the copyright holder pursues you. Scarce continued saying, listen, there's a gray area here when it comes to fair use, and most content creators who use copyrighted content in their streams or videos will probably not be affected, but this is still deeply concerning. There's a reason people fought against this bill in 2011 and succeeded. He went on to say, for some reason it was tacked onto the COVID-19 relief bill to help the entertainment industry during the pandemic. And he linked it to this article right here that we are going to read together. The COVID-19 stimulus bill would make illegal streaming a felony. Congress looks to provide relief to U.S. citizens and small businesses, but the omnibus bill includes some legislative priorities for the entertainment industry as well, providing relief via direct assistance and loans to struggling individuals and businesses hit hard by COVID-19 has been a priority for federal lawmakers this past month, but a gigantic spending bill has also become the opportunity to smuggle in some other line items, including those of special interest to the entertainment community. Perhaps most surprising, according to the text of the bill being circulated, illegal streaming for commercial profit could become a felony. It's been less than 2 weeks since Senator Thom Tillis released his proposal to increase the penalties for those who would dare stream unlicensed works. In doing so, the North Carolina Republican flirted with danger. About a decade ago, Senator Amy Klobuchar, I don't know how to say her name, made a similar proposal before it ended up dying as people worried about sending Justin Bieber to jail. No, seriously. But Till's attempt has been winning better reviews for more narrowly tailoring the provisions toward commercial operators rather than users. That said, it's had very little time to circulate before evidently becoming part of the spending package. If passed, illegal streaming of works including movies and music tracks could carry a penalty of up to 10 years in jail. That's not the only change to copyright law either. The spending bill also appears to adopt a long-discussed plan to create a small claims adjudication system within the U.S. Copyright Office. Advocates have long sought to give copyright owners some recourse to the infringement outside of the expensive federal court system, though the so-called CASE Act has engendered some pushback from those weary of throwing certain disputes to unaccountable bureaucrats working for an agency suspected of favoring industry. Some critics believe the alternative dispute system to be unconstitutional, though by making the system opt-in and non-compulsory, advocates hope that it will survive any legal challenge and ultimately lead to swifter resolution over takedown notices for copyright material posted online. The CASE Act previously passed the House by a 410-6 vote before being blocked in the Senate by Ron Wyden. Among the other parts of the omnibus bill, of interest to Hollywood is an extension of Section 181, a tax provision that allows for immediate deduction of television and film production costs up to $15 million. That incentive was scheduled to expire at the end of the year, but would now get an additional 5 years. More analysis on that is coming. Lawmakers will hold a vote later today on the package. So holy fucking shit. Basically what this is saying is this is not saying that if you are a streamer, you are going to go to jail. What this means is that if you get, let's say on Twitch, a DMCA takedown or copyright strike on YouTube for using some type of, let's say you use a video clip that's copywritten, let's say you use audio that's copywritten, let's say, I don't know, you have something that it could be copywritten by another creator or another industry or another influencer or whatever, you could be facing jail time if whoever copyright claimed whatever you made wants to go through with it all the way. you could face jail time. And really, ladies and gentlemen, I wish I was joking. Scares quote tweeted this tweet, but let's read this one first from Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Said, "This is why Congress needs time to actually read this package before voting on it. Members of Congress have not read this bill. It's over 5,000 pages, arrived at 2 p.m. today, and we are told to expect a vote on it in 2 hours. This isn't governance. This is hostage taking." I am pretty sure it is impossible to read anything that is 5,000 pages in 2 hours. I don't even think Dr. Spencer Reed from Criminal Minds could do that shit. But from this quoted tweet, Scare said, "I don't usually tweet about stories anymore, but this is just too ridiculous not to talk about. Congress only had a few hours to vote on the entire relief bill that was 5,000 pages long." And Scarce makes a great point, because that is absolutely ridiculous. You cannot come to a good, well thought out decision on something that is 5,000 pages in 2 hours. That means you have to fucking read 2,500 pages per hour. You're not doing that. You physically cannot do that. You do not even have enough time to split up all of Congress and have each, let's say, how many people are in Congress again? There's a total of 535 members that are in Congress. You could not even have those 535 people split up and read sections and then just talk about them all in 1 hour. It's literally impossible to do. The other hour being used to read through. Yet again, you also have to make groups. It's just impossible and absolutely fucking ridiculous. I know I don't make videos every day anymore, but this is something that I just had to make a video on. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous that the US government is pushing through with this. There is no reason whatsoever that copywritten material, especially of the smallest thing, a song or anything that's being played in a background or anything like that, should be 100% copyrightable and send a person to jail. Yes, maybe if it's copywritten, you can take the video down, you could maybe sue someone, but sending them to jail for fucking copyright, unless you like flat out stole a fucking blockbuster film movie and fucking redid the whole thing script for script, blah, 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 blah. But even then, you'd just be sued. In the past, you just get sued for that. But now you could go to jail for shit like that. I'm so fucking heated at this. I'm not even outroing this normal. This is absolutely crazy. I cannot believe this. Oh, jeez. Jesus Christ. I can't. I just can't.